Matchup, Felipe Pena against Matheus Diniz. Felipe is in white, Matheus in blue. Matheus, the very impressive win over Lucas, the Hulk Barboza. Earlier today, very close match. Now him and Felipe Pena exchange grips. Felipe Pena, current ADCC open weight champion. Matheus inside, Felipe's closed guard. Both athletes very patient now, taking their time. Not a lot of action so far. We're just over a minute in. Felipe looking to cross that arm. Matheus needs solid grip on Felipe's collar. They're not going anywhere. Both competitors very patient, waiting for the right moment. Yeah, referee penalizing. Matheus, I wonder if he's going to give Felipe a penalty as well. Okay. So Matheus down by a negative now. Oh, out in the open now. See if he can get close enough. Felipe, quick recovery. Very, very articulate, very dynamic guard, very difficult to hold him down. You don't see people passing Felipe's guard very often. Question is, can Matheus do it? He is down by one negative. Oh, wow. Matheus Diniz with the back attack. He's on fire. Can he get Felipe Pena's back? Felipe's going to roll out of bounds, it looks like. And
he's defending well still.
He should defend inbounds. I don't. The referee's going to. What is the referee going to do, Braulio?
It's tough.
It's going to be an advantage, right? Well, Felipe should.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's defending, but like he doesn't want to make it look like he's purposely going out of bounds either.
But he's not going either anymore.
Yeah.
He's kind of rolling away from the choke as well.
Exactly. It's a tough one.
Really well. He defended really
well.
Very
good defense there by Felipe Pena.
He's really well defended.
Advantage.
That's crazy.
No,
something so cool.
Was that two advantages? That was two advantages. That was an advantage for the pass and one for the back take.
Yeah, that's how it should. I think it was the right decision. You know, very good accomplishment by Matheus. You know, got to Felipe down surprise, got to the side. Felipe unbelievably
very close to the back, yeah. So he's got 6.5 minutes here to weather the storm because Felipe's going to be very aggressive now. And it's one thing that Felipe does well is play his open guard, transition, like not only sweep back, like submissions, everything. He's a very complete guy. Well, if you were Matheus here, Braulio, what would be your strategy?
Well, if I was Matheus, I would be playing on the countering whatever Felipe starts.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how he's good at, you know, to be honest. Matheus is very good on, once he's ahead in the game, to be controlling and be stopping the opponent. But Felipe is one of the best performers that he will ever have when he's below, under the score.
He needs to be careful not to be called on stalling too, because I can see him being more conservative now. He already has a penalty. So another penalty would warrant an advantage to Felipe, and another advantage would give him the fight. So Matheus, I think his best defense right now is being aggressive. He's got 5 minutes to do it, man. Just be aggressive for the next 5 minutes and not give Felipe a chance to arrange his attack.
Before?
Who?
Themselves. I don't think they.
I don't know. I don't recall. Paso. There's so many turnovers. I can't keep up, man. But look at that ball. A beautiful transition.
He missed that one. Got to the other one.
Can he finish that though? Like Matheus can't. You got to stay on top there, man. Free that foot, let that knee slip out. Sprawl, sprawl, sprawl. And, yeah, Felipe got close there. Not quite. Still has it.
He does it really well. He has a nice calf lock that he does that.
Uses it as a sweep.
Also submission, you know? Yeah. He got Gutenberg in the ACB at once. Remember?
Yeah.
Nogi.
Yeah. I remember that.
But
Matheus got to be steady on top there. Felipe, I feel like he has the sweep there if he just...
Yeah.
But he wants to sweep into a good position, not just come up anywhere.
Matheus is holding also Felipe's left sleeve, which stop him to get full...
Put his hand on the ground to stand up, yeah.
So it's all about what's next step, you know. The problem is a lot of people, when you see the unexperienced fighters, they fight what they see. Yeah. But whatever happens. It's about not letting what's about to happen. If you cannot do the second step, the third can never happen.
Exactly.
So that's what they fight for now. They're fighting for the second step, because the first each of them get already.
Yeah. It's like chess, right? They're playing 5, 6, 7 moves ahead. Yeah. So Matheus needs to free that foot. That's his goal right now, is to free that right foot that's in between.
Really hard.
It's hard to do because Felipe is squeezing his knees, and he doesn't want Matheus backing out. See how Felipe controls his other leg, too, which stops him from shrimping. He can't move back.
They got kind of locked for the reason that Matheus cannot let it go Felipe's left hand. But he needs their right hand to be able to free his right foot, so he's kind of...
Correct. It's a stalemate.
Yeah.
But this stalemate at this point favors Matheus. And I'll be honest with you, I think I had Lucas as a favorite with Matheus coming into this, and then I also had Felipe. But like Matheus could pull off a second upset.
There we go. See, he needed his left hand.
And as soon as he got it,
it should be a point.
I think that's a little soon for the points there. You agree, Brawley, or no? Like he's not quite on top yet. He's almost there.
Yeah, it's just because Matheus is not fighting back. That's what it is. He's kind of stuck, though.
I'm tempted to give the points like now, for example. I would be like, I could see that like a solid top position.
Yeah.
But it could have gone either way. Felipe with the lead now.
Which puts him in a very good position. Because Felipe is being played really well on top. He's freeing his left foot. Now he's on the Romulo Baral's specialist. Even though Felipe is like considered a God player, his top game is on point.
Yeah.
He's probably better than his one, you know?
That cross collar choke is very underestimated. It's fun. Like sometimes, like I'll be doing it, and like a lot of people don't even defend it because like, oh, it's not a move. Like, man, if you got good strong hands and you get that good solid first grip, that is such a basic, it's so efficient choke. And Bahal, like we were talking about Margarita earlier, Bahal does it really well too. It's right there all the time. It's just that one of the things, people just don't like, they don't really, they ignore it a lot of times. They're so worried about fighting for the hands and legs, they forget about the neck.
Rodolfo, man, when he does that, you can tell how good he is because when he did against Lucas Leite in half guard, which
he's one of the hardest half guards to pass in the world.
Yeah.
I agree. So Matheus is down by 2 points now. He's got just over 2 minutes left to turn this around.
It's all a bit about the attention for sweep. He will try to get the sweep.
Yeah.
Close to the end, and Felipe will try to be on top all the time.
Yeah. And Matheus needs to switch gears here, turn it on, get Felipe off balance. Knee him in the butt. Yeah. Well, that grip does, it stops Matheus from kneeing him in the butt too to get underneath him further, right? And now you see that right hand. And I get really comfortable in those deep half guards there. Like Matheus does such a good job moving up. If he can finish, Felipe's got to recover. He needs to come back up.
Wow, this is so beautiful, like transition.
Like very technical jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
They all fought so well for the second step.
And
it should be an
advantage for Matheus. It's not enough to win, though.
No, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Can Felipe hold Matheus from the bottom now until the end? I would say that Felipe will have to hold that until the end. Yeah. Even if he's going to get like another punished, But then he has 1 minute to just get one penalty.
Yeah.
So he needs to be active a little bit and then get one penalty, and that's it. So he has about 50 seconds of activity.
Yes. And then the rest of the time he can afford to get penalized.
This is what I'm talking about. He has a strategy.
Exactly. He's probably going through his head.
Matheus, he has to make Felipe get stolen.
And I'm sure it's gone through his head that he's like, I can afford to be a little more conservative now, and Matheus knows this perfectly well. I think we can expect to see a very explosive Matheus for the next minute. And 55 seconds.
He's playing the game that Felipe likes, because Felipe has a much longer legs. This kind of game is going to be very unlikely that he's going to turn.
Well, but now he's giving the back. Yeah, he had to sacrifice.
That's the best thing that Felipe has.
He's got such a strong back take.
Now that's knowing Felipe and training with him. This is like his go-to technique. It's like very unlikely.
Middleweight. Representing Gracie Baja, Gabriel Arges.
Well, I feel like he does it from almost anywhere, too. He's just one of those guys
who does from anywhere.
Bolo from about any position.
With or without the gi. Yeah. Can you see the grip on the back of the collar? It's impossible to move up there. Has a, lockdown. He's so good at this. He's so
high connection. 10 seconds left. Beautiful win by Felipe Pena. I will say this, Matheus had a moment there, man, where I thought he could take it. He had a moment there like this could be his fight.
What a game.
No shame losing to Felipe Pena in the semifinal of the World Championships.
Listen, Felipe is one of the longest guys that knows to get the best. Because there are people that longs. It's very hard. It's not so easy because even though you can reach, but you don't have the tightness of the movement, the hips doesn't follow. The legs gets first, but not the hip. And he's
definitely one of the best there.
Yeah. What a fight. I mean, what a competition, what a tournament that Matheus did.
It's, beautiful and very good performance by Matheus.
Beautiful.
Made it to the quarterfinals, beats the Hulk, and then he loses in the semifinal. Very close fight against Felipe Pena, arguably top 3 in the world. I think it's fair to say.
He beat the current world champion.
Yeah.
The number one
current ADCC. He beat the current world champion and very close with the current ADCC openweight champion.
What impresses me the most is Felipe, after his injury, a month ago, this is what differs the champions from the average.